Hey everyone, I hope and pray all is well with you. So for today's message, I'm just going to be getting out some random messages, general messages for each and every sign to see what comes out for you guys. I'm going to be starting off with Aries. I don't want to take too long on this intro. Like and subscribe if you like this type of reading or reading style. I just want to see what the tea is on everybody during this time. I felt like there was a lot of juicy things that were coming out. So we're going to go ahead and start with Aries. Hi Aries. Oh, has somebody been stubborn with you? Or like there's a sexually aggressive energy with Aries that I'm picking up on, but let's see what happens. Let's see what comes out, what the cards say. You have the Four of Cups coming out here. Maybe it's hard to find somebody around you that you want to connect to, but you might be wanting to like put out or be, you know, open about that. But there's something here about you wanting to hold back. Some of you guys, you might be at a standstill with somebody. Two of Wands here. Could be you or someone else. Who knows? Something. I feel like there's going to be some progression when it comes to your money, or at least news about somebody wanting to connect or collaborate with you. But I feel like it's not from somebody that you want. It feels like, Aries, have you ever known the person who got like a booty call from the person that they don't want, or like a text back from that person that they don't want? This is giving me that vibration of like, or you just have an apathy for what you've had. It just feels like you're waiting for something new to come in. And I feel like you could feel like there's an energy of like goodness coming in. So maybe you're just not like feeling like you want to rush this process, but it feels like everybody around you wants to rush you or come into you, or like you've been moving or traveling a lot. It's been hard for you to stand still. Some of you guys could hate where you live, and you like might go somewhere, visit somewhere, and you're like, hey, I want to be there. You feel more settled. You feel more calm, more serene there. Some of you guys, you could have like these feelings towards moving, or like you feel like, I'm getting this vibration. Why you're not finding a soulmate or a companion where you are is because you're not happy in the place that you are in your life. It feels like physically. It doesn't feel like money-wise. I feel like money's doing good for you guys. You feel very powerful, okay? Don't get me wrong. But it's just giving this vibe of like there's this dullness, this melancholy, because I feel like there's something that's wanting to come in, some new adventure or some new love or just something good for you. Maybe even a new home, but there's something here about restriction. Like something's just holding you up. Some of you guys, there could be like a mortgage or a debt or something that you pay and you fucking hate it. Excuse my language. It just feels, that's how you dread it. Like you really dread it. And I feel like it's because you either don't like where you are, or you feel like maybe it's repair issues. Some of you guys, you're just tired of something. You need a new scenery. Yeah, the Five of Swords, you're in real conflict, and this is how it's coming out. I feel like there is something that is dragging on and will continue to drag on until you make a choice or a decision about something. Yeah, because I feel like everywhere else your hard work is paying off, but even like the Seven of Pentacles, it feels like it's not enough money. It feels like this is flimsy to you, like you want me to throw it. And I don't know how to describe that other than Aries, when you guys are passionate about your endeavors, or when you're very successful, you're very successful. So something like this may make you feel like you're settling, or like it's not really working. But that's a part of the Seven of Pentacles. Sometimes it's not necessarily seeing that all of your hard work is paying off. Some people want to give you more money than what you realize. And I say this because I feel like there are people, you may have to find a new way for others to invest in you, because there's somebody who is tired of giving to like a company or a brand that they hate. And this is perhaps why people don't necessarily give you as much as you are totally worth, is what I want to say. Especially if you're an entrepreneur, you have your own business. Like, because you are so incredible. I feel like you're very intuitive. You could be very psychic, or you could have like a very swift, quick intuition that people trust, okay? But I feel like you believe that you kind of just talk shit. Like, there's something about that. Like, sometimes you kind of doubt yourself and you feel like you're always talking shit, but you're not. Like, you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of insight, and there's more where it comes from with the Seven of Pentacles. So I would definitely encourage you to trust yourself more, to know that there are people who support you, who really do care about you. But it's about you kind of doing some more work to find ways for people to fully invest in you and less into some marketing scheme or something that they don't want to. Because then you thought you was rich, or you were wealthy, or you were getting there before. I'm not trying to like downplay anything you got going on presently, but I just feel like in the future, once you get this together, because you will in about 5 months, you're going to be like, bitch, I was so broke then. Okay, so you're going to be shitting on them even more. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to Taurus. I hope that you enjoyed that message. It was just a quick one. I just wanted to tune in. Let's go ahead and start with Taurus. Hi, Taurus. How are you? Let's get into these messages, these memos. See what the tea is on you presently. You could be trying to get organized during this time. Ugh. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces or Aries that's born in March or something like that. You have 8 of Wands. You have moving that's coming through, travel, expansion. Some of you guys, there's a new start that's coming in. Some of you guys, you could be getting keys to a house or a car or a vehicle or a puppy or something. Congratulations. All of this stuff is about a new start. Some of you guys, you are starting your life fresh with a new person or in a new town. Some of you guys, you could be by the beach, or you're wanting to explore by water or the lake or something like that. Something that's more peaceful and zen. Leo could be very significant to you. You could be connected with one, or you have a lot of those placements in your chart, or there was something that happened in August that I feel like is very important. There's somebody who is wanting to come into you fast and connect with you, or have some sort of start with you. For some of you guys, it's a restart. For others of you guys, I feel like this is something new. So you set your intentions there with all of these flowers that are blossoming in the background, as well as this ooh, I'm hearing I just want a quickie by Miguel. So be careful. Like if you're traveling or you're going on a cruise ship, you might get lucky. Okay, real lucky, surprisingly lucky. Like you step back off the boat and you may know that there's not going to be anything that comes from this after this situation, but your approach to who you connect with and who you build companionship with has rather changed. Maybe you had garbage D or V until then, but thank God for this blessing. Okay, 5 of Wands. There's some drama that's trying to come in because of this new start. I'm also getting here, this could simply be like if you're moving or changing addresses, there could be something that's trying to break or shatter, or some people who are bitter, some people with some strong opinions about what you do that are like coming to light. Somebody's in a really aggressive energy. Who the fuck is this? They're just really vulgar right now, like as they're coming through in the energy. Who is this? Who is this here? Somebody you were really apathetic towards. 44 is very significant here. You're choosing peace on this path with this person, and I feel like you're very lethargic when it comes to this. So this is something that's been going on for a while, and I feel like you're just like dissatisfied. There's a lot of disdain with something. You know what I feel like is happening for you, Taurus? This is something you don't see. There's a lot that's favoring you during this time, and a lot of people who have this pent-up anger that is energetic and they don't know where it's coming from, but they have people who are higher than them on the scale who are evil-eyeing them for something that they did to you. For sure. Because you're in the Four of Swords, you're in the peace, and you're like really, there was something that really put a bad taste in your mouth that you were forced to get away from it. It's like the Most High moved you away from this pressure, this situation, this circumstance, this home, this living situation. Some of you guys, it's a home or like a belief system that you were raised on. Okay? Maybe even a community of people. There could be a gaggle of hoes or a group of people that are like in some sort of, they're bandwagoners. I feel like initially you were the very creative one. They tried to steal your idea, or they found somebody else that they tried to say was better, but it was just their prices were better and these bitches were broke. And I feel like when we get to the real root of the situation, this is why you're in solitude, or like why you don't connect with people, because you find that these people really didn't follow your advice, or they really didn't do the work, and they're lazy. They're really lazy, and they were energetically draining off of you. So now you have all these people who kind of put you in these roles in whatever way, shape, or form. They're getting a lot of hostility and they're wanting to kind of bring it to you, but I feel like they really can't. That's why this is in your energy, because you could be feeling tired from this, trying to figure out where it's coming from, but it's not from you and you know it. There's a lot of self-awareness with you. And I feel like you have a lot going on about expansion here. You got the 7 of Cups that's coming out. Look, you got love that's coming. You got a lot of things that are hidden from people. That's what it is. You keep your life real private. And I feel like that's good. Maybe you don't have social media, or like you're very inactive on it, or you try not to be on there so much. But I feel like you have this forward focus or approach when it comes to life. And I feel like there's like, the opportunity for love that's coming in that I feel like you're more hopeful for, but you're a little bit worried about. Like, you could be the type of person who prays like, oh, I hope this motherfucker don't know too much about me, where they're not using me, or like there's something about you being used. You were being used by a lot of people, but I feel like it's who you were around or who you were connected to. There's somebody with like a lot of tattoos all over their body or something like that that was trying to confuse you or like sexually distort your character. This is somebody with tons of tattoos, might I add. This is not somebody with just a couple. This person has a lot. I'm also getting here, be careful. I'm sorry, guys. Be careful with your skin during this time. I'm seeing some of you guys, like maybe the change of weather, you might need. Some of y'all grab that cocoa butter. I just saw it and I smelled it, okay? But I'm getting that energy or that vibration. Like you might need to like go to like intense repair type of things to moisturize yourself. It has something to do with just Taurus as well as the weather. Even if you're in a warmer climate, there's something here about you using like an intense lotion of what you use presently, and you're going to be like so in love with it. You're going to be like, oh, yep, I'm glowing, I'm glistening, I feel good, I feel great, okay? This is about you loving and appreciating yourself and moving forward in every chapter and turning your life. If you have Sagittarius placements very strong in your chart, I feel like there's some sort of exciting endeavor that's happening when it comes to your movement, and it has something to do with astrology. There was something that was holding you back for a long time, and now things are dissipating and it's a lot smoother, okay? The only conflict that I see is just people who are quite bitter, it feels like, or people who have nothing else to talk about, okay, Taurus? So those are your messages. I'm not necessarily seeing anything for love except a whole lot of options and that one person who's trying to get the party started with you on the Carnival, on the Royal Caribbean, wherever the fuck you at, okay? But really enjoy it, fully enjoy it, because I'm seeing your perspective once you hop back off that boat or wherever you at. You don't care. You don't give a fuck about whoever that person was that was on your line, okay? Like, you forgot all about them. You forgot their name. You forgot their color. So that's good. Now, let's go on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's go ahead and get into this tea on you. I feel like there's something that you're trying to get back together. Something you're trying to get back together. There's something about you doing something in moderation. Could have something to do with Pisces. Ooh, shit. Some of you guys just had some sort of huge transformation, whether it's you getting out of a circumstance that was really harsh or difficult, or this is something about what you're presently going through or experiencing. There's something about you healing and recovering from something that was really gory, and I don't say that often. I feel like there's something here where a lot of you guys are seeing something change a lot. It feels like there's something that's deteriorating faster than you thought, but it's changing your perspective about a circumstance or situation connected to it. Like you're really seeing it totally different. Whoa. This could be the evolution of life or how we change, or like your specific point of view when it comes to a person. There's a rebirth that's coming in. I wouldn't be surprised for some of you guys if damn, the Two of Cups. Oh wait, be careful of your lovers and their whereabouts. I'll just put it that way. Make sure that they're safe, but don't like hurt yourself or put yourself in jeopardy trying to like chase after somebody or obsess over somebody who like is constantly in the streets. You get what I'm saying? Because it's giving that vibration. There's somebody here who is not learning their lesson, and I feel like there's a forced karmic lesson that is entering into somebody's life who refused to see something or the truth of something at one point in time. And I feel like the truth initially came in early this year or earlier in the year, but the way that it came in to the person who may have provided this clarity to you, it was really serendipitous for them too. They were being very authentic and honest, and even having a positive outlook about a circumstance that was very negative. Like they were talking about some very dark things, and a lot of that stuff is coming up for some reason, and it's tripping somebody up here. Okay, I'm also getting here, somebody's going to be held responsible for trying to hurt you really bad or sabotage a situation with you. I'm seeing here that you're going to be having to release a lot of fear and guilt during this time. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Gemini is giving this vibration that there's like a Pisces or a Scorpio who really had it out for you. Okay, so if you had somebody that attacked you, let's say for example, and they're not under one of those signs, it came from one of these signs, evil eyeing you or doing something on your energy that you were not aware of. Okay, that happens a lot. I feel like I'm talking to some people who need to do a lot of protection work. Yeah, because there's a lot of conflict around you. A lot of conflict around you. Some of you guys, you might work with conflict when it comes to work. But I am seeing here there is somebody who wants to apologize to you that you do not deserve to forgive. Like, they don't deserve your forgiveness. But God is like, I will whoop your ass. I promise you it's coming through. This is not me talking, you guys. There is something here about a reprimandment from source, the Most High, if you forgive somebody who did this to you. Okay? This was not supposed to be one of them serious readings, but when we talk about what's the tea on you, we need to take a serious approach when something serious comes out, okay? There is something here you do not need to forgive. You need to forgive yourself for allowing it to kind of relapse in your life, and you're having this awakening, perhaps even vocalizing it a little bit more, speaking up about some hardships that you've experienced, because I feel like there's some things that people don't know about. For some of you guys, this is about you coming out of sickness, hardship, but there's a lot of hard truths that have come out with this, or perhaps you're burdened with a lot of work now because of this. But I feel like there's going to be something about a positive recovery, but you're getting very tired of being around some people who are not taking their health responsibly. And I feel like there's somebody who's being negligent here, who is not being responsible when it comes to caring for somebody or securing somebody's health around you. This could be like you're working with kids or a daycare or something like that. You have some people who are not doing their job or like invested, okay? And this doesn't mean that you kind of stop, but maybe use your heart less. You are a Queen of Swords typically in the energy, or King of Swords. But yeah, I feel like your hard work is paying off. You're in the Lover's energy, you know, knowing what's meant for you and what's not meant for you. I feel like you need to perpetually remind yourself of what's meant for you and what's not meant for you to take on, okay, Gemini? So I'm gonna leave you with that, okay? I hope that you guys feel better if you're going through something where you need to recover, and that your situation does improve, okay? So let's go ahead and go to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. I hope and pray all is well. Let's get into your messages really fast. See what the tea is on you. Okay, you got the Two of Cups. I was getting a download about a surfboard, but I don't know if this is sexually, so I want to get more details because then I saw somebody traveling. Okay, so let's see. We do have the Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys are going through some sort of physical transformation here. Like you could be losing weight, or like, I don't know. Some of you guys, you might want to gain weight, so I don't know. But this is feeling like somebody who is losing weight. They're looking way more attractive. I feel like you're trying to feel good about yourself. You could be putting in work to get out the bed, putting in more effort in your clothing. It's paying off. I'm seeing here, oh, be careful of shading anybody, Cancer, because I feel like they will level up on you. And I'm not trying to be shady. Okay, especially Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I want to say play your cards right and mind your business, because with the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, you have a lot of positive endeavors for you, but there's a lot of people that, like, you've been going for a while from a lot of people that you like used to tune into, and if you seek to go back to that in any kind of way, shape, or form, you will be comparing yourself to some people and a bit shocked if you thought that some people were falling off or fell off. Okay. I'm getting this energy of like, don't self-sabotage and don't compare your situation to others. Mind your business, stay focused on what you have going on, because I feel like you do have a lot going on and you have a lot of powerful plays that could come in and a lot of powerful decisions that are more important than you focusing on everybody else. But there is something energetically that is attempting to distract you a whole lot. In the 3D, yeah, you have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. I can't make it up. And the Chariot. So it is your energy. I'm not tripping. So be careful of that energy, especially around the full moon, as it clears out the energy of it. I feel like it's really, really strong, and it could be affecting you heavily during that time. I feel like you should choose peace during this time, recovering from a lot, or focusing on your stretches, on your recovery process when it comes to you exercising as you become very attractive. So many people forget the importance of this, and then they fuck up, okay? And then they have like setbacks, or they feel like they're not getting the improvement that they thought that they would. A lot of times it has something to do with a lack of stretching. It clears a lot of stress. It clears a lot of relief. It seems like it's not doing a lot. It does more than a lot of workouts can do sometimes for you, depending on what you're doing. So just be mindful of that. I'm also seeing here that you might have a lot of people distracted and not necessarily caring about your intellect because they're so caught up on the physical, on the 3D. You might have an obsessed person who's only connected with you for what you give them sexually, especially if you have good D or good V. I'm just going to be very honest with you. I feel like this person, perhaps if you're in a commitment, because we do have the Fool, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever I see love cards and I see the Fool, that's an obsessed person who's really not, like, once that because sometimes obsession doesn't go away. People can get crazy as fuck. But this person's obsessed, but not for the right reasons, per se. Okay? And I feel like that's why your energy is kind of turned away from them a little bit. And all of these depictions, like, you know, yes, it's the Two of Cups and stuff like that, but I look at, like, their positionings, too. This feels like they could even be a little bit of a hoe too. I'm not going to lie to you. With the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, I feel like they're quick to move on, or there's some sort of solidified proof of this person not being able to stake around for something too long. Maybe you struggled with this at some point in time, whether you did or you didn't. I feel like you dealt with commitments like this. Okay, so just be mindful of where you stand and who I'm picking up on. I just feel like somebody's about to start their whole behavior. Okay, and I feel here that they also want their cake and they want to eat it too. This is going to be the type of person that gives you a hard time breaking up with them. They could refuse to break up if you feel like you hot shit and you're trying to be single, if you feel like you deserve better. I'm letting you know now. Anything else? I actually like this reading for you because I like that you're getting the confidence to move away from people that you feel like hold on to your energy too long but don't do much with it. There's something here about somebody who's just not doing too much with it, or like you, like I said, you could be the one on the skillet like a pancake on the hot shit stuff. So the Ace of Pentacles and a Hanged Man. There's something about a lot of success that's coming into you, and I feel like I'm picking up on somebody who's like, I'm not sure if everybody who's around me talking about they've been in my corner this whole time has really been in my corner, or like on the same shit I've been on. Because I am smelling hella third party, and the moon is at the bottom of the deck with the Hermit. There could be a Virgo here involved in the situation. If you know somebody having kids prior or something like that, they could have had an intimacy with one of them people in the past, or multiple encounters, but there's somebody that's like really suspicious or hidden that they've had on and offies with, even with people before you. Swear to God, STG, I can't. Okay, I feel like your energy, who I'm picking up on in like the monthly reading that I did this month, like y'all's energy was so focused in like good and love and stuff like that, and just this energy of building chemistry and building success. Like, I don't want you guys to play yourself. Like, you must remember that you're worthy, that you are the prize, that you're very valuable, that you are what's most important, and how you feel about something is what's key. I feel like somebody's going to make an important decision about a relationship or a situation, or somebody potentially tried to like stop you from doing this. Like, you had that type of person where it's like, if you leave, I'm going to try to off myself, or I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to, there's a lot of stuff going on in the energy around this time, and so I don't want people like getting hella triggered. But it's giving that vibration of somebody like threatening you, or like demanding that you stay, even though you feel like the chemistry is dimmed, or you feel like you would be much better elsewhere. Okay, you'd be much better elsewhere, something like that. All right. But other than that, I feel like there's a lot of things that are very favorable for you. I feel like a lot of things that are taken off, especially when it comes to your physique, when it comes to private settings where you're connecting with people, not just romantically, but in companionships in general. Like, even if you're having business dates during this time is very successful. People like the way that you show up, what you have on, your appearance. That's going to be very key, crucial, and important. And do not forget your scent, and do not cheapen out your scent. The scent is actually going to be more important to this person than the actual physical wear of you. Okay? It's very, very key, crucial, and important. And wear something that's different from everybody else. There's something here about your keynotes and your cologne, specifically, or your perfume, that's really, really significant. Get them some good notes or something like that. I feel like things will turn out favorable for you, especially if this is about a huge business deal that you're trying to solidify over some good, nice food or something, or some tea. Is going to really, really favor you, all right? So those were your messages that I have for you, Cancer. I hope and pray that you resonate with it. I will be getting on to the other signs. So sorry. Hi, Leo. I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's get into your messages and see what the tea is on you. This time, this is just until like the end of October, really. I didn't really put like a time frame on it, but Three of Pentacles. You have Capricorn energy, but this is about collaboration, support systems, hard work paying off, people recognizing you when it comes to what you've been doing or focusing on. People feel like they can build relationships, bonds, or ladders with you. Like you might be if you're a manager of some kind or something like that, people could view you as like a great boss or manager. They feel like things are progressing forward. Like you help people when it comes to their endeavors. I feel like you're the person that people like to reach out to. You're very accommodating. Yeah, you might need to know this, or you might need that pick-me-up message with the Hermit energy here. I feel like there was maybe like a one situation or that one circumstance that threw you off or put a bad taste in your mouth. And it kind of had you a little bit sulky, just ever so slightly. But I am seeing here that you will be very introverted other than like work or like the things that you keep private to yourself. You could be doing things to focus on your self-love, to get the feng shui going in your room or in your home and things like that. I'm seeing here that there's something about you getting the energy improving around you or improving your circumstances because you want something that's solidified and very strong in your environment or coming in. Two of Wands, there's something that you're planning to do or something that you want to do. There's a plan that you have going on or something that you've been planning out. The Nine of Pentacles, maybe you're enjoying your singlehood and you've been planning on how you want to appreciate that shit, you know? I'm also getting here that some of you guys, oh, you could really enjoy like that peaceful time to yourself recently. You don't necessarily know if you want some people around you. Some of you guys could have been living out your bag lady by Erykah Badu if you've been traveling a lot. Maybe you don't want to be where you at that much. You know, maybe you just want to be picking up and on the move kind of a person. If you're not that person and you're just going through this period of like planning on whether you should be in something or not, it's seeming like whatever it is that you felt like you were in, it wasn't appreciating you. So you could be planning this independence because you want to recover, you want abundance, you want what you deserve, you want somebody to care for you as well. There's something coming through there. There's something here about somebody who abused something that they created as an insecurity for you. What kind of shit and hoe is that? Okay, but I'm getting this vibration of that, like somebody wants you to feel bad for it. Energy that they kind of perpetually cause due to their either lack of emotional reaction or like, you know, something like that. Okay, and if it's not from them, I just feel like you have maybe a long group of people who were like the same. It's like dating the same type of person but in different bodies or something like that. So you kind of wanted to sit it out, you know, be by yourself a little bit or explore, maybe discover some things about you. Some of y'all, I'm not going to lie though, it has been quite difficult. Especially like if you have a lot of Virgo placements in your chart, it might have been a lot more difficult for you to kind of like be by yourself during this time or in the last period or something like that. And you're finding strength. And I feel like you hate being that person and think like a man, the one that's always working a lot and shit. But like you kind of turned out to be that person. But you need to trust like your person's going to come in. Things are going to turn out for you. You know, things are going to go how you want. Perhaps you felt like you were quite controlling over circumstances as you get a bit older and you have to stop yourself and realize who you were dealing with at those times. Perhaps you've gotten a bit away from the time and really what these people cause or did to you. That happens, okay? Your soap baths are really significant during this time. What's the tea? There's some sort of Virgo here who's planning to ask you something. Lord, is this your hand in marriage? For some of y'all, it's your hand in marriage. You've been worried. You've been worried sick. You've been like, motherfucker, I might just leave you if you don't. At this point, you're not trying to force the mans or the womans, but bitch been slow. Just slowest. Okay? It's giving that vibration, you know, they might want to page you, ask you something for some sort of union. For others of you, you know, you might be asking somebody for a D word, you know, a divorce. All right. So just be mindful of where you are, as I'm picking up that there's a couple of different people here who have different stories. All right. I'm also getting there's going to be something that favors you where you felt like you were held up, where there was a dilemma that was lasting longer than what needed to. I feel like, somebody's going to be viewed like a shithead. Somebody with heavy Gemini placements in their chart. Very childish person. They don't keep up with their paperwork. There's something here about somebody who does not keep up with their paperwork. I feel like some of you guys might be learning like the ins and outs when it comes to a commitment that you're deeper in. Like you could be figuring out like, okay, this motherfucker really don't like know how to fold his fucking clothes. Or like he don't, you know, he wear his drawers twice before he washed the motherfucker. There's some clue that lets you know that something's a little bit off. Something's up, okay? There's something sus about a circumstance, okay? Something's like, somebody could be catching something or getting tested for something. They need to. 6 of Wands is here. Somebody needs to get tested for something. When I was looking up that card, I was trying to see if somebody needed to go to the doctor. For the 6 of Wands to come out, there will be something found, ho. I'm not just telling y'all that, okay? So whoever that dirty motherfucker is, let them know, okay? If it's not you, if it's not your situation, but somebody around you, maybe let them know or suggest it or something, okay? Because I feel like if you're having some scent in it, I feel like somebody is annoyed that I'm picking up on. And I can kind of smell it too, energetically coming through. So I'm going to just return that back to the sender. I feel like you needed to give me a clue to smell it or hint it out. No, thank you. No, the hangman, no. You have somebody has a whole new perception of a situation. Like you're seeing something so clearly, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. Like if you're just waiting around for something, I feel like you're waiting in vain at this point. And I want to tell you that from an honest and authentic and loving place, okay? I feel like if something doesn't come in by some sort of certain time that you've already set, that you've already been planning to try to like delay even more than you already needed to, feel me? You need to set some date, and that's the justice there. That's the final action here, okay? This is about you kind of being the judge in your own life as well if you don't have some sort of situation like that, okay? I feel like there will be some sort of positive ruling or something will go a bit smooth if it's something that's related to this month and it's like a traffic ticket or some sort of traffic stop or something that kind of occurred. Maybe you're getting out of it. Just be careful because I am seeing somebody else get caught up in a situation. Though a Pisces could be very significant, or with a Pisces is very important. It feels like there's a tag along energy. So a group of individuals, but one specifically is getting called out for something major. So be very, very careful. Protect yourself. I am seeing that little thing on the leg. So somebody could be on them probation periods. All right. Maybe check the anklets of every person that you date or go on a connection or a date with, especially if you're doing something with like a multiple dates or something like that. One of these motherfuckers is on probation. They're not fresh off. I feel like they got some nice slacks on and there's no crease at the bottom right there. And it's not because they got a boot on, my love. It's because they got one of them boots on, my love, if you know what I mean. All right, so that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope and pray that it resonated with you. I love you guys so much. Let me get on to the next signs. Hi, Virgo. I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's get into these messages and see what the tea is really quick on you. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody energetically that is connecting with you that has been negatively affecting your mental health, or there's just a situation that is flat out exhausting, is not serving you, is bringing up dilemmas. There could be something that's affecting your mental health, or you could just be struggling with sleeping. And I feel like the typical things that you were struggling with sleeping were common. Like this could be if you're a light sleeper, like somebody coughing or something like that, and you're dealing with like a new commitment or something. But this is giving the vibration of something that has gone on for too long, and it feels like an energetic attack. Okay, so just be careful of that. This could be something that's presently going on, or like maybe you've been struggling to go to sleep or to find time to rest or something, or there's something that's, oh my God, somebody keeps bringing up old shit. And I'm hearing white chicks, you want to talk about mamas. Like, what is this? Okay, somebody's bringing up old stuff. For real, okay? Before, oh my gosh. Somebody keeps oh my God. Yeah, I would have been left. I don't know why the fuck you're still there. And this could be something where circumstances affected by people living together. Or you worried about if you kick somebody out, where they gonna go or something like that, because you're the one who owned it or something. What else, Virgo? The Three of Pentacles. I promise you I'm picking up on a situation with somebody who I feel like is like, when will it end? But like, they won't be the one to say something about it, but they do everything in spite of doing that. Like, you could feel like somebody's not happy. You could feel like somebody's been more exhausted or exhausting you more. I'm not going to lie to you. If you've been feeling a little bit attacked or nudged intuitively that there is somebody who is talking about you, thinking about you, replaying a situation from your past, they definitely are. They are strategizing on how to connect with you. They could even be trying to reconnect your friendships around you, trying to see if people can like add you on social media. It's something like that. It's giving that vibration or that energy. So be very careful. There's going to be a lapse of judgment with somebody stupid. This is the person that you wanted to hit with a bat. There's something specific about that. I'm seeing somebody specifically, Virgo, who got that angry or pensive with somebody. Like, they thought that in their head. This is the person that I'm picking up on. You might have needed that clarification for you. But yeah, I feel like this person is trying to do something or gather like a group of individuals to kind of like see how things have been going in your life. I don't even think that they want to be brought up, because I feel like they have their own, they know how you feel about them already, kind of, sort of. They feel like you don't have the best standing with them, but they're trying to see if there's somebody who can kind of see how things have been going, because I feel like the last time that they talked to you, they might have been concerned. But that's not one. I told you this person would come in. Not the most trustworthy person, though. Perhaps they were traveling. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving fucking World Traveler from my cousin Vinny, if you've ever seen that, you know, movie, and you know that quote when she says that. This is somebody here. I feel like they have a hard time staying still, or like they're always moving around and you don't necessarily trust their whereabouts. If it seems like somebody's being a player in their spare time, or they had a history prior to, and so you kind of always have this doubt or this exhaustive worriness when it comes to this connection. And I feel like you're naturally going through some sort of spiritual cycle simultaneously, and even a financial one. And this is kind of having you like change your whole perspective of the scenario or the dynamic. It's giving me this vibration of you feeling like you're in a connection with somebody that you were in a connection with prior, but this is not the same person. Are they giving you that energy, or they're making you feel like it's not worth it, just like how that situation was? Because I feel like you might even have an adult child or somebody like who's come out of this. Some of you guys, this child is younger, new and fresh. But for a lot of y'all here, there's somebody here who's older and taller, who's grown from a connection from your past. Then you have something new with, like, I'm seeing little babies, like little Teletubby babies. And yeah, it's like they got too much stress going on, but you're proud of everybody else around you. You know what I'm saying? If you're wondering why like a baby is irritated, they have this change going on, maybe losing their baby teeth, or people not recognizing how much stress that brings to the head. And I feel like for some of them, they might have been delayed, so there's even more stress, especially behind these eyes. I keep getting here and there these things about the eyes when it comes to babies. And I know, you know, during certain phases, they have that where like they get irritated when it has something to do with the teeth, their mouth, how the proportions are, how the head is developing with the neck and all that other stuff, right? this feels like it's a bit excessive. Maybe there's something here about this is not for everybody because I don't want to stress y'all out, especially if you're parents and stuff. But for some of you guys where you're seeing something or you're noticing something, there's going to be something that's scheduled, because I feel like you don't want a child like having a reaction or like a slight aneurysm and you're not able to pick it up, or like seizures and shit like that. So I feel like there will be something of like a checkup if you have been noticing signs of that. And I feel like there will be some favorable things. Money is looking very nice for you too. I like that you're not like in your energy kind of turning in a way like the Aries energy was kind of doing. Like your influence is like you're kind of more comfortable with it. And I don't know if it's just because you're an earth sign or what. It could be like something that they were relating to that situation. But for you guys, I feel like this is very different. I feel like you're able to look on the brighter side. It feels like the Seven of Pentacles, like your garden, what is like feeding you, like how you feed it, is giving you high vibrations and possibly keeping you very grounded and sane in your life during this time, because it feels like everything else is kind of going smooth other than like a partner who just seems like they're not really in it. If I'm not, you know, I don't want to be too much, and I don't like being excessive, and I don't necessarily believe that people should, you know, like leave people when it comes to readings, or like go all out and go crazy, right? But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the last few months when it comes to y'all reading, I've been a bit concerned for my Virgos and like some of my other signs, okay? This feels like if you're in a commitment or something, this person's not taking you seriously, and they haven't been for a while, okay? And I feel like, yeah, you deserve a whole lot better. Yeah, you do. You may have something more meant for you that's coming in, but it's once you have restriction from this person who's karmic, for sure. Because they're just delaying your damn life. As soon as you get rid of that person, things flow smoothly, but you will definitely have to be Queen of Swords to this person. You cannot be open and loving like how you was with the past connection. I will tell you that much. This person doesn't deserve it. Beware, they don't deserve it. And there's also some more news or tea about this person that's coming out that you did not know about. So just be on the lookout, okay? It's going to affect you or change your decision about it, but it's going to make you feel more at peace about the choice that you're going to be making. Like you're going to feel like you're hella solidified. You didn't have a choice, really. This is actually to protect you, to keep your energy at peace. Okay, so that's coming in for you, Virgo. I hope and pray that this resonated with you. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll be moving on to the next pile. The next sign. I said the next pile, child. I'm not tired. I don't know. Hi, Libra. I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's get into your messages, sweethearts. I don't know why I feel like calling them sweethearts, and then I was seeing like those sweet candies that I cannot stand. The sweeties, that's what they call. I know kids be liking them things, so. Oh, we have the Knight of Swords is coming in. There's something coming in quick. It's getting you out of delay. I don't know why I'm getting delay. Like you're getting out of delay. Somebody could have had hay fever or a fever around you. There's going to be something that like swiftly decreases. I feel like this decrease was favorable. It feels like a fever or something. Like something's coming down really fast. So that's great. If that's you. I'm also getting here like a flu or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, the Page of Wands. I'm either hearing the show Lupin or Lupus, okay? So I pray that you guys are okay, all right? You got the Page of Wands here. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Fool. There could be an Aries that is lurking in your energy. Maybe you're going towards one or picking them up. There's something about this journey that's coming in for you. It feels like it's a short travel or something like that. And if it's not you traveling, somebody's traveling to you. I feel like do not get your hopes up when it comes to a newcomer who might be under one of these signs of air sign or a fire sign. In October, just so you have a time frame. Like they offer is real little. And I'm not trying to like, you know, size nobody up or nothing like that. If we're talking about physical sizes, this doesn't necessarily give a guesstimation of that. But I just feel like there's a lot of shortcomings with this person. Like you're not going to feel all the way right about this. Okay, I feel like this is the type of person that's like putting on pants that are way too big for them. So somebody gonna be quick at the mouth. They're gonna be talking shit. They're gonna be too big for their britches. They're gonna come real fast towards you, and you gonna have to shut it down. Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Hangman. Some of you guys, I'm picking up on that bing the bada boom. You know, that one and done. Some of you guys, if you're a serial dater or you like, you know, dating online and this is one of them people and they think they come to shut it down and stuff like that. Yeah, they might, but it don't mean that you're going to change your stance on how you are if you're a natural player. Okay? Oh, you have a lot of opportunities that are happening for you. And I feel like this person will be a holdup. For sure. Pages. This is also how your energy is showing up. There's something that you're wanting to give to financially, but there's also something that's financially good that's coming into you. I feel like you need to save it up though. I really do feel like you need to save it up, because with all of this powerful energy that you have coming in, to have the Page of Pentacles energy, it's showing that if you invest too much or like you get too fascinated with things, maybe that's your energy naturally, how you react. Sometimes when you get overexcited about things, you overinvest financially in things. And it could be unnecessary. Some of you guys could be finding like when you're buying groceries and shit like that, you're not really using some of this stuff, or it's getting expired or something like that. And it just feels like not making the wisest choices that you can make, or like finding the best investments, or you're not getting the fullest bang for your buck with this. It's kind of the vibration that it's giving me, because I want you guys to be at like the Emperor and the King levels, you know what I'm saying? So to see like the Page of Pentacles energy coming up, I feel like you may have two exes that are coming back into your life wanting to connect with you. One is very dismissive. Sorry if the camera's shaking a lot, okay? One is hella dismissive. Like, this is the type of person who's going to Motivate could be really significant for this person. I feel like they like that. Motivate, that's a crystal, okay? Maybe they have one. But yeah, I'm getting this vibration of somebody who's going to act like they don't want you, but they really motherfucking do. You have a child with this person. If that's you, see, told you, can't make it up. See, the Empress and the Sun. If that's not you, if you don't have any children or something like that, for some of you guys, it's going to be a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This person is like been holding you up. I'm hearing this person is the one thing that's in your way from finding true happiness, Libra. Be very careful. This person is a lot younger than you too. Not just like in age. I feel like they're very childish. Like, let's say you're the type of person. Let's say you're like 30. This person's like 23. Or this person's, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're giving that vibration. They're very kiddie. There's a severe age difference between you guys. And this is the person who's always wanted to come back and reconcile with you. I feel like this person is doing something ritualistic on your energy. And it's like, all it's going to do is trigger some sort of magical bliss to happen, but it's very unexpected to you. Like, it's not going to turn out how this person intended. They could give you like huge miracles. But I'm telling you this, with this person, I feel like they're doing something magical on you. I don't get this often, but I'm kind of like here for this because of how this is going to vindicate you, okay? So follow me really clearly, Libra, okay? Because I don't get this a lot. I like it for you, though. This is somebody who does something like they cast something on you magically, but it's like you have to choose them. I don't see most of you choosing this mofo, okay? And I feel like what's going to happen, they believe that all of these things that they wish to favor you are going to go away. And it almost like doubles or triples because you deflect from the karmic. So they blessed you the fuck up. I'm also getting here, if you had somebody in the past that you knew who did a little bit of juju on you that maybe you connected with or something like that, this person didn't do anything love related to you. I feel like you need to know that. Especially like if they weren't sure or if they knew that you guys weren't, they wouldn't do that to you. I feel like you need to trust this person more, because I feel like this is the type of person where like they really could have done that homie to you at one point in time, or a friend before you guys started, you know, screwing and shit got blurred to somebody here. But I'm getting this vibration. You need to know that or trust that, because you were evil eyeing this person and you were getting some dark shit that was coming to you and you couldn't figure out why. I feel like you'll figure out why it was coming in. It could even be just me telling you this, because I was seeing something be revealed to you about, like, you had some belief that somebody was doing something dark on you and they weren't. They were actually trying to help you to find positivity. This person could be just very wholesome. They always said that they cared about you, even if the shit didn't work out. I feel like you've just never really had somebody who just cared, you know what I'm saying? Or is just a loving person like that. But yeah. Libra, let's see about this this love that's coming in, and also this truth. Love, you definitely don't see this person coming. I also feel like you definitely don't know this person. You could hurt yourself in believing. Some of you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, if you know that you don't want a person, or you've had that feeling like you don't have a person, you don't. And that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that you won't have love. I just feel like there's something here about you having more of a choice, okay? And I feel like you don't see that. But for others of you, where you kind of have this knowing, or you've been told several times, like, you really do have a person and stuff like that, it's definitely not somebody you would anticipate. And I feel like it's pleasant. When it comes to this truth that's coming into you, this has something to do with something from the past. And this is something that I feel like you can mend, or it will be favorable to you, okay? With the Six of Cups energy, this is giving the energy of, like, okay, I guess I can kind of be kind enough, or genuine enough, or generous enough in this way. It feels like you're trying to accommodate something from your past without causing any arguments. But this motherfucker did hurt you, or this person did, you know, do something to you, or the situation did affect you in a negative way. This person did have it out for you, but I feel like this is something that you have to do in the meantime anyway, so it might not necessarily be fully your choice, but there is something where you're like, okay, you know, I can be accommodating. All right. Ace of Wands, what's this powerful change that's coming in? How you view yourself, or how other people view you, you're going to be seen as very successful. Some of you guys, you could have been trying to focus on being emotionally more secure, or just growing there, or having your intuition grow, as well as your finances, what you're nurturing, or just your stabilization in this world. You're getting a lot of victory there, and I feel like there's something that's pulling through for you in those areas. So not only when it comes to financial, there's emotional growth and intuitive growth. And I'm also picking up, when people see you, they're going to be very excited to see you. People stunting you is what I'm picking up on, Libra. Those are your messages. I hope that you enjoyed and that it resonated with you. I love you so much, Libra, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. Oh, Libra had a lot of cards, but it is their birthday season. Hi, Scorpio. I hope you pray all is well with you. Let's go ahead and find out the tea on you guys. Things are moving a lot smoother for you than for some of these other signs. That's nice. I was seeing a white t-shirt. I was seeing Scorpio in a white t-shirt, and it's just so funny because the star came out and she's wearing pretty much all white. Okay, I feel like there's something here about huge blessing that's coming into you, wish fulfillment, you being recognized, your star power improving, your intuition is improving, you being by, or seeing a lot of blues, a lot of, like, there's this ability for you to appreciate the weather or the scenery around you more than normal. This could be you appreciating the weather around you, but I'm also picking up here, there's these views that are really impactful and significant, and the colors in which you're looking at are actually bringing you a lot of peace. You may need that. Yep, you got that Pisces energy, the Hanged Man, which Scorpio sometimes can be considered a Piscean energy. If you look into the card, there's some connections with the fish, okay, and death card. So that could be why you feel that significance there. There's something with that coming through the Nine of Wands. Is there some sort of food restriction that you're on? You're holding yourself accountable? Some of you guys, you could be holding yourself accountable to not look back to certain people, connections, or relationships. Choosing yourself over anything. I'm also picking up here, there's a hint of mystery around you. You don't know where somebody went. Either you don't know where somebody went, or somebody doesn't know where you went. They don't have a clue. And it's like somebody who's worried about you. Anyway. How do you view this person who's like this? The Seven of Cups. One of your hoes from the past, quite literally, with the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups in reverse, back when you was a little bit deceptive. You view this person as very sneaky, very shady, not loyal. They weren't able to pull up on you or something like that. Maybe like Summer Walker, I'm not sure. You have the Three of Pentacles though. Your hard work is paying off. There's something here about your collaborations or your support systems improving, even if it's from, oh, there could be a distant relative that's coming through that wanting to give you that seasonal money or something like that, but it might be a little bit earlier or it might be a little bit more. It's something about how you stayed out the way or how you chose yourself, how you chose to stay out the way. Some of you guys, you have a future bride or a spouse, somebody here who's looking for their wedding dress or something like that, and you could be quite distant or away from this person or something like that. Like you know, you kind of staying out, trying to keep yourself busy. Some of y'all might be quite dismissive about something. Something that you obviously saw about a situation, like if you were looking at dresses or something, you obviously didn't like something. There was something about something you did not like, okay? I don't feel like they chose that one anyway, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. The Tower. Whoa, huge change is coming in. Now, marriage could be a huge change, but what's this other huge change that's coming in? God damn, excuse my language. Some of y'all about to go bald real quick. I'm not playing with you. With this type of energy, this is for sure the typical male going bald energy. Here you go. Here it is. The Tower, huge change and transformation. The Lovers, okay? Beautiful, you know, ain't nothing, you know, things might be growing here. The Empress, right? You got you a person, you done married and shit like that. Look, and your trigger finger over there was itching, and you thought you grew you a sack, right? And you grew you a sack, right? And you got you a child, and with this Two of Wands, you better think again. It's the second guess for me. So some of y'all might be going into look into those treatments about like the hair situation on your head. I'm not being shady, I'm so serious. Somebody is really like going through that, like as they go through life, a lot of shit then kind of affected you, and there's a lot of things that maybe you're dissing about or you don't like to talk about. You'd rather be about it and do it. I'm not shading. I'm seeing here like congratulations, like this is something where like you're not even insecure about it. This is something you just want to get over with, done with, bada boom, and there you go. Okay, so congratulations if you are doing that sort of procedure. This is definitely favoring you. This is definitely going to make you feel better about yourself. All right, some of y'all, if it's not hair specifically, like a hair, is it hair replacement surgery? The replacements word is what's throwing me off. But anyway, yeah, like something, y'all are doing something to rejuvenate stuff. I hope it's not your eyelashes or something like that, child. But you got the Seven of Cups here. Your options are expanding if you're single. You might have your sights set on something specific nowadays, but you're worried that you won't have it. You're in conflict about something from the past. You worry at times if you made the right choice about something. You let someone go or something. What's going on with the work? Oh, shit. The Hierophant and the Devil. Well, there it goes. You had that true enlightenment. Somebody is damn vicious. Evil, even. Three of Swords, Jesus. Did y'all boss? Some of y'all, Lord. Some of y'all, if you did. Or if you didn't. I'm hearing raging. I hit it first. I hope it's not no drama like that. Oh, you might have one of your peoples from your past when you was, well, you probably still playing if you aren't married. And for some reason, I'm getting that energy. You're either very married and very devoted and loyal, and you have somebody who be playing too much with your emotions and energy, like you wasn't in a toxic relationship in the past, like a motherfucker. Or you are the type of person, you are loyal to you and your business, and you and your business will forever stay with you and you alone. Like even your friends be thrown off with what you got going on. Okay. Whatever this is, though, I feel like you have something that's really obviously toxic around you. You could have one of those people like from your past you used to screw and do, and they come in with their spouse and stuff, ring and everything, and you still look at them like they're hell. And I hope you don't work with this person, because it's really giving toxic work environment. The 8 of Wands, somebody got to move quick. Some of you guys could be changing jobs really quick. I feel like I'm picking up on somebody who's always in the market for, like, they always open to, like, the next better situation. Oh, and the way that I'm sitting right now, it's like somebody who's trying to get up and leave. So Scorpio, y'all could be like getting ready to get up and leave out of circumstance or situation if something doesn't turn around, because you have these divine insights and awakenings, and you're very aware that something is apparently very toxic. Some of you guys, you could work in a situation where, like, your bosses or something like that are married, or you're working for a married couple or something like that, and then you found something out. You got some juicy tea. Some of y'all was like, you walked in at the wrong time, caught somebody talking to somebody else, you caught the side person, or you caught them doing the dirty business dealing. For others of you guys, if it has nothing to do with a relationship, you caught somebody doing some bad business, some bad, dirty dealings. And something about this, it may affect you, or it may be affecting your energy. It has your name on it in some way, shape, or form. There's a conflict with it. Somebody giving you a bad name. And what the fuck is this? I'm seeing somebody who gets found out, like somebody could find a baggie or a stash of some drugs. Be careful. Be careful. Yep, they raiding homes, child. Hide your kid, hide your wife, the magician. Be careful with that, okay? I'm seeing some of you guys could be moving because you have some people who are like haters, happiness haters. Oh yeah, because you just living your life. I keep hearing that song by T.I. That's from off, which album is that one? That's one of the older ones. Trying to just live your life, okay, Scorpio. I feel like picking up more messages for you. Is there anything else for Scorpio? I just saw the name Kyle. You know, I'm seeing the name Gregory. I saw it with this King of Wands energy. Maybe somebody's a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. There's something about maybe somebody here who's a child or younger than yourself here who is being stingy with you. But like when they want you, they want all of your ass. Or they want something from you. I'm also seeing here you need to like preserve your energy when it comes to a lot of people. Somebody's going through a lot of pain. The Two of Wands, they planning for something. Somebody has some strategy that they're planning for. I'm also picking up here, Scorpio, for you. You'll have a lot of excitement or positive news that comes into you about something that you were restricting yourself from regarding a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy that is very powerful, good at strategy. Maybe somebody just finds his fuck. And you may have just had to like kind of wall it and be like, you know what? No, still. Okay. Maybe you've been wondering like how somebody's doing, if they happy, if they good. They in the Emperor energy. They're very happy. They have a lot of structure in their life too. They could be very joyful. They could have like some things. Oh, wow. Oh, and the High Priestess. The Emperor and the High Priestess, for how this person is doing that you're concerned about with the Nine of Cups. They're doing better than you thought that they would be doing. Or like something that like you're not anticipating on seeing from this person is about to happen. And like granted, this might have come out a lot, but it's going to happen a lot faster than what you anticipated. For sure. This could be related to a whole lot of money and a new home. It's going to make you wonder if somebody was prostituting for like the last few years if you haven't seen them in a while. I swear to God, I can't make it up. Like you're going to wonder ever so slightly. And this person's been about a nun, baby. About a nun. Tight, baby. Lock up. Okay, Scorpio, let me leave. I hope that y'all enjoy. Love y'all. Hi, Sagittarius. I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's go ahead and get into these messages and tune in. What's the tea in Sagittarius? The Hanged Man. The Knight of Pentacles. You've been very persistent in something. And meanwhile, it feels like every damn thing was trying to slow you down and delay you. It was like taking forever for something. But I feel like it's coming in. Just when you thought the universe is counting you out, Sagittarius, with this Six of Swords, I feel like there's some sort of peaceful resolution that's coming in. I'm also getting that there's some sort of change that's coming into your life. This is signaling a new perspective to a situation that has kind of been around. This could even be like a long-standing work situation and you're wondering, like, what should I do? You know, should I start looking into expanding myself again per usual? Like, you might have like a very good work history, Sagittarius. And things have been going very smooth. Like, as far as you kind of keeping your peace, kind of keeping your head down and stuff like that. But it feels like you're seeking more excitement. Because I do have to admit, it's like maybe you're dealing with a work situation where sometimes, like, let's say they don't necessarily, like, something happens with, like, getting a check on the right day. Shit like that, you know? Like, the people could be very, very kind. It could be, like, one of the least toxic environments that you've ever been in, or a better environment because it's not something that you really dread doing, right? But it still feels like you shouldn't settle. And I feel like this with this Six of Swords urges you. I feel like Sagittarius, you're in that energy very heavily. And why am I getting that there's like you need to be very optimistic when it comes to your love life and your approach. Very optimistic. Because you have this very sentimental energy. I won't call it a Piscean energy because I feel like I'm talking to somebody who may be on a diet from the Pisces. That's how I will simplify it, right? But it is giving this very sensual, loving, hopeful energy that is in the Hanged Man, that's embodied there when it comes to a perspective that somebody may have of you. It feels like it's taken you a long time to receive news of people complimenting you. You have people who don't want to make you feel good in your environment because they don't feel good. Okay, so this doesn't mean that you don't look good in your environment and stuff like that. This feels like motherfuckers who are like really insecure, or they're like always trying to get on something and just never really are able to. And so you stop connecting with those people. You kind of moved on, it feels like, with the Six of Swords, and you have a lot more opportunities coming in. It's as soon as you move forward that some sort of X is coming in though. Wanting to, I feel like they won't be able to. Hell no, they ain't gonna be able to. They're not gonna be able to. The Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Your number one focus is on healing and recovering. I don't know why this Ten of Swords just said that boy will get slapped to sleep. I don't know if that's what some of y'all were thinking who were watching this, but I feel like this could be that, oh, you know how you have some of those exes sometimes who can smell money? This is that motherfucker. This is that person here. I feel like you're also not loud about your abundance, Sagittarius, and it could be very admirable because there's something here about how people were calculating how to underestimate your value. They were looking at certain things that are very superficial when it comes to what your life is truly supposed to be. And I feel like I'm talking to a Sagittarius who is not stereotypically interested in doing the mainstream things. You're not necessarily interested in doing the things that others want you to do or what is stereotypically supposed to happen. I feel like you had that idea or that perspective for a very long time, and here and there you had people who wanted to kind of judge you for that, or thought that they could come up with something against you for that. Because you started prioritizing yourself, you started moving more in silence. Even when you were around these people, you cut off so many of these people that it was almost like you gave them the black page or the white page, like a blank slate, if you will. But for a lot of these people, they viewed it as black, so a dark thing. They felt like without you in their life, that's the color that they would go to, but not in like, oh, I love black. This is somebody who felt very miserable, very, very miserable. And you did this to a lot of people, but I'm not going to lie. Most all of them deserved it. And you haven't lost much. If anything, it's giving that vibration. People who wanted to do this to you, kind of falling in their own pit of disaster that they had set out for you. Yep. And you get to smile and be happy and enjoy your abundance. There is this sense of you always being hello, extremely suspicious of folks, because you had the Three of Cups. It was the Three of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and then I saw the Three of Swords. You don't trust not a damn thing. Some of you guys could be investing in some sort of weapon or tool to protect yourself or your family or your home, because you have the Seven of Pentacles after that. And Justice. You're right. You need to. Or especially if you're a female here, there's something here about you getting multiple tools, okay? Or you've been learning how to use these tools and it's been going off very swell. Some of y'all... could be talking about, some of y'all could have lost like a nail or something like that, or something like there was some sort of sacrifice that came into you learning something, but it worked out. You did it right and you had a lot of fun, okay? I feel like you need to be in this energy a lot more. It's crazy because I feel like what's coming into your life, what you don't see, Sagittarius, you'll have more genuine people around you that you haven't really known for that long. And I feel like these people will be in the trust building stages with you. And because of the environment that you beat them in, they'll know that you are working and recovering from huge trust issues. All right. So I feel like you have people who, it's like a dog that's kind of been attacked or abandoned. And like, you know, how they had that period where they really need to recover. I feel like you have people or friends or newcomers in your life who are going to be treating you like that. What? Oh God, Lord, with this Ace of Pentacles, I see some of y'all crying, like tears of joy with the Emperor. Okay. There's something very surprising that's coming in that you were not expecting, especially if you have heavy Capricorn in your chart. This could have something, this could have something to do related to somebody who is now divorced. We had the Devil and the Tower. Okay. This could have been like a really toxic or unhealthy relationship. Possibly there was some stuff like that happened or occurred, and this person's trying to give you something or something like that. And, or like they're forced to. Some of you guys, if this is something here like where you have to get something back, you're getting it. All right, I feel like if this is like damages to a vehicle or something like that, you're getting it. Or like to your reputation, you're getting it. What's coming through for Capricorns? What's the tea on Capricorn? Oh, wow. You know what? I'm about to skip back to Sagittarius. I'm going to just let this roll through a Sagittarius and I'll timestamp it because I'm getting a download that just came through. So I'm so sorry if you're watching this over. So it came in like this, okay? I was watching it play out. I was shuffling. Some of you guys, there might have been a situation where somebody was trying to sue you for damages or claim that you owe them something. I'm seeing somebody who had to get surgery. I'm seeing somebody who had, like, they were viewing you as somebody who was domestically violent to them, whether it was that or not, okay? I feel like this is somebody who's becoming really opinionated. They're giving me, they said bittersweet lemonade, which means something is not going to be as sweet as they thought it would be. So there could be somebody who is trying to attack your reputation. If there's somebody who's claiming that you owe them something and you did not like physically abuse them, they may have caused their own damages by not being responsible, because I was seeing that in the Ten of Swords, a lack of responsibility and a blamer. So if this person is blaming you for something, this is weird, they're actually going to be the one held responsible. And if this person keeps obsessively like stalking you or trying to come after you, or if somebody keeps trying to like bring something up or like pop up to your home or trying to see what you have going on, this person's going to be going to jail. There's something that they're going to revisit from their youth that maybe you know about or you don't know about. Some of them they had some juvie time or something like that, okay? Now, off to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn, let's find out the tea on you. Let's see what's coming through. Oh my goodness. I am seeing this, a child might be dismissive to you, like, but it's a baby. Okay, like this is somebody who's like 3 and under. Like they could be rolling their eyes right now. Okay. We have this 8 of Wands energy here. The 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the eye roller, baby. Are you saving for a move, Capricorn? It's a superior move. What the fuck is this? I was hearing things. That's why I was channeling you guys. I was trying to see what all it was. You have the 8 of Cups. This is a peaceful move. But it's a superior, like it's a boss move. This is a boss move. This is somebody who's going from like... Let's get more. What the fuck was I saying? This is like side messages. This wants to go back. I'm going to send it back too. Okay. Be mindful. There's going to be somebody from your past who wants to come in like they're a boss now because they smell improvement in your life. I'm being very discerning with my words, Capricorn. Okay. But I am getting there's a huge boss and powerful move and transformation that is happening in your life. You're very appreciative. You're very grateful. You do things correctly with what you have. Okay. And in this energy, I'm seeing you're not selfish. You're actually selfless. And it's due to your selflessness. It's like somebody saving up for you and it being the gift that keeps on giving. Or like you were so silent about something while people were like dogging you. And then like they got so distracted from distracting. I don't know why I'm picking up. Your enemies got so distracted from distracting you that it gave you time to be hella prosperous. And like if they try to talk shit, you can afford to shut them up. Like it's giving that vibe. Like you can legitimately afford to be quiet some people who really would not be quiet. Like there's some powerful moves that come in with this. It's a lot of masterfulness. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo that you are like perturbed with. I don't know what that's about. Frustrated, pensive, or just like it is what it is kind of a thing. There's going to be things that are forcing you to become more joyful and see that there's more to life than that. Okay, for those of you who are not connecting with the Virgo, I simply get this energy of like you preserving or like stepping back from so many people you could care less. Like you have a whole different life. You have a whole lot of things that are happening for you that like you have so many people that are wondering about what you have going on. I don't see the 7 of Cups here, but I'm seeing there's a lot of people like throwing a lot of ideas in their mind about your life. And like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these people were really praying on your motherfucking downfall. I told you. Like, I told you. Like this, Capricorn, I'm not gonna lie to you. You may have spent 3 years with people 3 of Swords in you. For the last 3 years, you could have gotten just nothing but shit from people, piles of shit from people who want to now reconcile with you. Secretly, might I add too. That's the worst part about that shit. Especially when you are intuitive or like you have intuitive gifts. You know, Capricorn is one of those signs. They're very grounded, but they are actually a very psychic sign. They're like the second behind Pisces or something like that. But it's very hidden. All right. And we don't care. Like we'll do some fuck shit to you and won't care and still be right. Okay. Sometimes. But this is like somebody who was right and wronged by some people who were really like fucked up in the head, not growing, not transforming, but may have had a lot of improvement or forward movement in their life when yours was stagnant and shit. And you would never judge them, but they were always treating you like 3 of Swords. It's like, you don't have a revenge plot, Capricorn. But these folks were acting out of plots of revenge against somebody who didn't really hurt them. They wanted to use and then get revenge on that person. How? You know how, Sway? So you had a lot of people jealous of you and trying to embody your energy. that you moved on from and could care less about. And I feel like these people are legitimately trying to approach you. Look, the High Priestess. Or they do it silently. They try to use and manipulate you. Like, you could have done something, Capricorn, to make sure that these types of people who were using you and abusing your powers and your gifts, they have no ability to like connect or resonate with the stuff that you have going on. And even if you're reading about their energy, like if they come and try to connect with you, they think it's about themselves when it comes to blessings and good things, and it never happens, and they wonder why. But it's because you made sure, when you said fuck you, you made sure they were fucked in that process for trying to fuck you. Okay? And I feel like you are not wrong in that. You have people who are very incapable of showing you the true support that you deserve. From a long time, since like youth, because this is Six of Cups. This is like about the past. And I feel like you could care less. What am I picking up on? Yep. You have these people with like no proof, but had these beliefs that you were talking, like how they were talking about you, and you weren't. Hell yeah. And it's another Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn who is way more childish than you. This could have been somebody that you found like, you could have felt like this person helped you to improve at one point in time. You may have felt inspired by this person at one point in time. Now you're good off of them. You're big good off of them. I feel like you have people who want to like message you and reach out to you and ask you for shit that can't. That's literally what this energy is giving. You have people who want to connect with you that can't. You have people who could use something that you're doing to benefit them, but they can't. And like, I'm not one of those people who believes in like, I don't feel like you are either, about like people needing to suffer for the rest of their lives or anything like that. I feel like these are people that you wished well and they still wanted to cause you tension. That's why they're getting it. It's not even really from you anymore. All right? It's not even really from you anymore. I also feel here that there's something about, there was something that's playing a standstill in your life. What is it? Playboys, playgirls, playthings, love romantically. I feel like that's how you feel about it. Like it's very flimsy. You don't care about it because it didn't care about you. I feel like there was something that was more important in your life that was urgent, and you could really care less about the things that were not really materializing. Some of y'all, you could have like resulted into going into an open relationship with someone, or like, let's say you're in a relationship and you caught somebody with multiple infidelities, like you're bored of it. You're wondering if this motherfucker's bored of it. Like this motherfucker, oh, damn. Capricorn, if you in a marriage, a long marriage, be careful if you know your person is a hoe. We just gonna call it what it is. This person might be so tired of their weak ass love life and how they was doing everybody. This motherfucker might incidentally call you the other hoe, and then they be like so slow about it too. They be like, I don't know, we're gonna call you Capricorn and the other hoe like Emily or some shit, because I'm thinking the Devil Wears Prada or something. So, you know, they be over here taking their shirt off. I'm seeing somebody who's taking their shirt off, and they telling you something. They like, oh, okay, like, what's for dinner, Emily? I mean, what's for dinner, Capricorn? But it's hella slow. Like, they don't even give a fuck. Okay? So, if you're in that circumstance, we're in a commitment where somebody's just a hoe and shit like that, fuck them. All right? Just fuck them. All right? Like how they said, fuck you, fuck them. But if you're not in a commitment, I feel like you don't want to. I feel like you have had so many users, backstabbers, fake rich motherfuckers who have tried to boss up on your own wellness progression or wealth in a lot of ways, not able to invest in you like how you invested in them completely, so much so that it had hoes and bitches confused and getting with weak broke niggas, not knowing that they were weak and broke, thinking that they were wealthy. Like, you're just done with it. You're okay. You are a-okay. When it comes to your health and wellness, I feel like a lot of stuff is improving. You're losing weight where you weren't expecting to see transformation at a time you weren't expecting to see transformation. Like, you could be having more atonement or like feeling better about yourself when you had like an injury or something like that, because you have the strength at the bottom of the deck and you have justice at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wanted you worried about a situation or worried about an outcome that you already know is going in your favor. Like, what the fuck? You have people who want you to be delusional because they're very insecure about their life and they're not very happy about their love life or like the choices that they made. But you told them that they wasn't going to be shit, and you wasn't lying when you said that they weren't going to amount to it. You were being very masterful and very loving and very kind because you saw all of the past shit that they wanted to do but didn't want to be open about. So, I mean, you know, it's like somebody wanting you to force yourself to go into the reverse when you're just being honest and mastering your craft. So, you know, I feel like there's something here about somebody who's obviously going to be hating at the fact that you're very successful and that things are turning out like correct, even if they're not necessarily around you to say anything. Okay, so Aquarius, on to you. On Aquarius. I don't know why I always get to like the last few signs and I feel the need to like remind people, like, I don't cross watch, you know, like I don't read for the cross watcher. If you're trying to find out what's going on in somebody else's life, it won't resonate. Like, it'll be related to you, and like possibly how you kind of need to get out the energy sometimes. So I might be picking up on your ass or something. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. The stars. See, I love that y'all mind y'all's business. There's something here about the color silver and white that's going to be very significant for you guys. Those colors, maybe even blue, but I'm seeing specifically the white and the silver are very important. Somebody's getting under your skin. Not all of you guys are mad about this though. So take this how it resonates. Because some of you guys, this is a positive thing, something that's unexpected. Like, this is giving friends turn lovers. For others of you guys, this is somebody who's like, okay, I know that I am the wish fulfillment, but why did I put my guard down to somebody recently? Somebody got you nervous, all shook up in your emotions. Okay, let's do this. Might have cut raw shit. Okay. Days of Wands, okay. Okay, so for real, this is like one of those toss-ups that's up in the air. So either you are the Aquarius who has that friend turn lovers and it turns out to be something very serious. This person's not toxic. Maybe they're just, you know, you're coming out of a toxic situation with somebody from your past, and like they're like helping you to see how toxic this person was or how long you was in a really toxic situation, right? And this person may not want you to leave all of a sudden after they see this newcomer coming in, or that your ships are coming in, or that positive news or good things in general. I feel like Aquarius, you the type, you feel like you can't have shit with whoever this scrub was, right? But this is giving the vibration for those of you who are like a bit doubtful, or you're recognizing that something is just not harmonious that was trying to come into your life. You might be like beating yourself up a little bit, okay, Aquarius? And I feel like it's because you've had like a toxic relationship in the past and you reminded yourself not to go back to it. I'm not gonna lie to you though, this person is coming through as a Knight of Cups, okay? They might have been a bit sneaky. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let's tune in, because they are the devil too, which is quite malicious, you know, sneaky, not necessarily the most honest. Maybe they weren't honest about how they left a situation in the past, which is actually very important to you, especially if I feel like this person might have given you the representation like that they're like an only person, but I feel like they have ties to somebody from their past that's not healthy. Like, let's say This person may not have their own children, but they have a stepchild that they raise, but they're still really active in that person's life, and this other bitch still can't move away. It's giving that, okay? And so it affects how much they prioritize you and their perspective of you. And they might have tried to claim that you was hating on some shit there's nothing to hate on. It's kind of weird to you. It could be really weird, especially if it's like more than a year since these people have separated or more. It's like, okay, when is somebody going to grow a sack and tell, you know, help somebody to progress and mature and move forward? Right? But what is this Knight of Cups giving? The Sun. Yeah, it's a child here. The Lovers. What the fuck am I saying, bitch? That's all right. I didn't mean to grab the cards like that, but damn. Some of y'all, it could be 2 or more, but this is just the main one. They might be like oh Lord. We're not gonna get all into that bullshit because anyway, we're not going to get into all that, but this person definitely has a past or a lot of hidden stuff that they did not tell you about. I don't know how long you've known this person, okay? And I'm gonna get off the love thing in a minute, but I wanted to express this. Yeah, I'm getting a confirmation of what I said about this. It might be even a stepchild or, you know, something like that. For a lot of y'all, it is. Where like this person is just overgiven to a situation that's not even theirs. Okay. I'm also seeing here something isn't materializing with this person if this is something that's not working and you see it. And there was something here about this person hiding their true intentions or motives. Okay. I feel here that this person tried to lie, send you the cupcakes and rainbows story. Okay. This person, oh, he gave you the stereotypical, baby. This is the person, they have a good amount of money initially when they want to start effing on somebody, but it's not sustainable. It's not consistent. And you start to see things kind of deteriorate. And then the more they want to ask you for like favors, endeavors, investments. And then it gets to a point where like you're pretty much feeling like they're kind of starting to look at you a lot more. And you know that this shit will progress, that eventually you'll be like the breadwinner again and doing everything, feeling like you're in the masculine energy. I want to tell you, your true person is not going to have you feeling like that at all. Whatsoever. So if you felt that energy of like, hey, this is not right, you're right. If you've been feeling like, hey, this is a friends turn lover situation, you know, this situation could actually be healthy. I feel like this is the person who's going to wake you up and have you realize how unhealthy, how toxic something was, how long it wasn't serving you. And I feel like that's coming through. I'm not trying to send hate. I feel like you're going to eventually get out of this situation and have a lot of peace and happiness. But I'm not going to lie to you. If this is something where it's like spousal support or children or a nasty divorce, somebody's going to make sure that they drag that shit out for you. Especially if they see you remarry or move forward, Aquarius. So I'm sorry to give you that news, but I promise you after like a few years, like 3 to 5 years, you're going to be very happy. It's something that you think is going to kind of quicken up in a year, and it's not. Because somebody's going to be a ho at the last few minutes when they see something positive coming in for you. So I'm very excited, you know, that you have this thing coming in. Very much so, congratulations. But F this karmic toxic person. Because they are so mad at this emperor that you have one in general. You have one of those? Aquarius, you have one of those? What? You got an empress, an emperor coming into you or here? What? That somebody's really mad. Really mad. Now, let's be very clear. If you're in a commitment now and you've been in that relationship for like a year or a little bit more now, I'm not talking about that person. I don't care what you say. I saw it very clearly that it's not that person, baby. There's something better here, and I want you to know that. There might be something that comes through that you find out about. I want you to be strong, okay? Because some of y'all going to find out some news, and it's going to be a little bit perturbing, but I promise you, it's the ending so that the best beginning can happen. So fuck it. Now, let's go ahead to Pisces. I can't stand when people be energetically fighting with me, but it's like they're really not fighting with me. They're fighting their own outcome in life. And it's like some of the best outcomes that they'll have in their life, and they're holding it up for some sort of shithead. Pisces, I hope that's not what's been going on with you, but let's see. What's going on, Pisces? What's the tea on Pisces? Nine of Swords. Some of you guys guys could have been up late because you were studying, or you're trying to be studious and you're scared. Yeah, you're trying to be masterful. I don't want to say you're trying to get ahead, because I feel like this is still not healthy. This is still not going to necessarily lead you to the success that you feel like it will, unless you're trying to make something up. Okay, I feel like there's something here about you needing to prioritize yourself. If you're going to be very masterful, the Nine of Swords beside it, if this is not somebody who's worrying about your success, like an air sign here, and they're kind of nagging you and sending you psychic attacks, then this is for sure the energy of like, you're at the Emperor energy, but there's something about your mental health that needs to be refocused or recalibrated, for sure, in order for you to have the true ultimate success. All right, I'm also getting here for some of you all, you are taking on a charity case and you don't need to. There is somebody here you are taking on as a charity case that you do not need to. It is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This person is for a lot of you guys, if they're not a female, they just have longer hair, or like they're growing their hair out. This person, they're not trying to get better. Now, High Priestess, look at your energy, and then look at like the Nine of Swords. Come on now. I'm also seeing here that you need to trust your intuition more. There could be growth. What is that? It's like when a car putt-putts. It's like it's giving and then it stops. So if you're a very intuitive or psychic person, or no matter what field you're in or how you handle it and your capabilities, right? There is something that is pressing on your energy very, very heavily, and it's trying to throw you out of your Emperor's groove, all right? If you will. I'm also seeing here, you have somebody who's on your side, and there's absolutely somebody who's not on your side. This person is still attacking you. This person is still attacking you. Are you, oh my gosh. This is like sleeping with the enemy. Are you befriending an enemy? Yep, completely. It's a fucking Libra. You chose somebody karmic to you. And it's not serving you well. This person will keep manipulating your life. They do eye magic as well, which is like they try to deter you or try to deceive you through that. So you need to be very careful. This person is asleep. Yep, trying to bring you more conflict and more burden. I fucking told you, like, what? And they want you to be in indecision so that you wait so long that you lose the best choices for yourself. Be very careful with this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like you chose them over somebody that you shouldn't have before you lost a person who actually really cared about you. It may have been one of the only people like left when it comes to people who are outside of your family, who don't have a requirement to necessarily love you, but do care about you naturally. I am also getting here that some of y'all are still going to be in denial about this shit. I don't care. I'm going to just keep letting you know. It keeps coming out in your readings and your messages. And so, like, if you're wondering why shit is redundant and why y'all's views are still low and it's not progressing, it's because you're kind of giving energy a hard time. Swear to God. Now, anyway, I'm getting this energy of, like, there's going to be some hostility when it comes to endeavors. Something's going to slow down because it was intending to delay you. Your money specifically, what I feel like you need, and also your wellness. Like, don't get me wrong. It's going to feel like your hard work is paying off and you'll be looking very nice and attractive and shit like that. But things could be a whole lot better than whatever you had going on with this person who's been trying to, like, mess with you. And they have somebody malnourished around them. Maybe they don't caretake for somebody around them like how they say they do. So be very careful of that, because I feel like it's affecting somebody's mindset. I'm seeing somebody who's eating off of their insides, which means that they're not eating correctly. Even when you fast sometimes, it's very important to not get to that point, because it's actually condescending to your health, your wellness, and how you tackle your days. I'm also seeing here, you have a very aggressive, this person is trying to make you fight with yourself. That's what this person's goal is. This is by far a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And you have slight, like, Leo, like, they may have, like, fire placements in their chart, but they're not a fire sign, okay? Like, this person, I feel like they try to throw you off. They've had help from other people. Somebody with, like, really long locks is coming through. They may, if they haven't dyed their hair lighter, like a lighter brown or something like that, they could have been considering like dyeing their locks. Like somebody's like just playing people. Some of you guys, this is a spiritual warfare. For others of you guys, Pisces, this is a physical thing that's turning into spiritual warfare because of how this person has become a slanderer. Be careful that I'm not talking about or picking up on somebody's like North Node placements with that air sign, because I have a tendency, like let's say somebody's a cusp. Okay, so let's say they're born like between, it's typically the 22nd through the 25th, no, the 24th. Those few days, 22nd through like the 24th. But I feel like this is a summer baby or a fall baby or some shit like that, okay? But like sometimes they may actually act out in their North Node. For others of you, this person is like a true, if you know this person to be very strong on their sun sign, like pro Gemini, pro Cancer, pro Leo, you know what I'm saying? Like if they're very pro their sign, that's that sign too. But if they are very underlying, or they seem a bit mysterious, or they're not really big into their sign, or they had somebody who was talking a lot of stuff about their zodiac sign growing up, and so they dealt with like inner child healing and wounds that needed to be healed or recover from the situation, they definitely live in their North Node, and they're like hermiting in their North Node. So just because they go to their North Node, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're growing or progressing there. They just like to see what things are going to happen, and they don't like to change a lot of things. They like the karmic stuff sometimes. They like to bring the burdens to themselves. Okay, so this is not somebody who's trying to grow or progress, but they hide and they hermit. And you need to know that, because I feel like there's something about the situation that tries to like intimidate you or bring you conflict when it comes to you kind of cutting it off. Or like you was supposed to been cut that off, baby, and move forward. It could even be holding up like a new career situation or workplace, or even like a new home living situation for yourself. So be strong, because you have the strength card coming through. Be very strong against this person, because I feel like you got it. Okay, I love you guys so much. Those were your messages. I hope that you enjoyed and that it resonated with you. I love you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.